Welcome to Fair Game. I'm Kristine Leahy. My guest today is the first Haitian-born athlete ever to play in the NBA. His career spanned 15 seasons with 5 different teams, and he is now a basketball analyst. Olden Polynice is here. And I have to ask you right away, because you were drafted by the Bulls with the 8th overall pick and immediately traded for Scottie Pippen. I'm from Chicago. I'm a huge Bulls fan.
Well, it wasn't immediate, but
pretty quickly, right?
Yeah,
pretty quickly. This conversation.
Oh, look at that.
Look at you. First of all, I think this is weird that they make you guys do this. But
Look at that great smile.
It's the same. It's the same. So what exactly? Did you guys exchange words when this happened?
No, what happened was we were both drafted. Unbeknownst to myself, there was a trade that was made the night before.
Okay.
Because I never worked out for Chicago, so I wasn't expecting to be drafted by Chicago.
Yeah.
And so when the commissioners said with the 5th pick, the with Seattle Supersonics select, I started to get up.
Oh.
Because I thought it was me.
Yeah.
And then he said, Scott Pippen. I'm like, who's Scott Pippen? And so it goes on. I look back at my agent. He's like, don't worry, don't worry. And then with the 8th pick, the Chicago Bulls select Olden Polynice. Now I'm all excited because I'm going to play with Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
So about 40 minutes later, we have a trade to announce. The Seattle Supersonics Chicago Bulls trade Olden and Scottie, da-da-da. And so they said that it'll be kind of cool for you guys to change hats. Because I had the Chicago hat on.
Kind of cool for who? That doesn't sound cool for you.
Well, I didn't get to play with Michael Jordan, but I made it possible for them to win those championships.
Oh, okay. So did you guys actually talk to each other, or did you just exchange?
I had never met that man before that day. I didn't know anything. When when the commissioner said Scott Pippen, all of us were like, who's Scott Pippen?
You didn't know
we all big university guys. We didn't know who Scottie Pippen was.
Huh.
You know, so it's a credit to him and his work ethic to be drafted, with the 5th pick.
Yeah,
he became a Hall of Famer, but we didn't know who he was at that time.
So you had a pretty crazy start to your career because you went to the Supersonics, and then your very first game, you were playing against the Lakers at the Forum on their ring night.
On their ring night.
Yeah.
And it was amazing for so many reasons.
Okay.
One being, it's the Lakers.
Yeah.
I grew up idolizing, the Lakers.
Uh-huh.
And I'm getting to play against my favorite team. Even though I grew up in New York City, I was a Laker fan. And so, because that's the only thing I remember seeing, because the only time I saw basketball was in the finals. And it was Lakers-Celtics, Lakers-Celtics.
Wait, because of where you were growing up?
Yeah, I grew up, and I wasn't into basketball at a young age.
Huh.
And so, but I remember seeing Lakers versus Celtics.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I like how they play. They just running, moving the ball and everything. So I was like, okay. Then I get drafted, and I'm playing against Kareem, who went to Powell Memorial. I went to an all-boys Catholic school as well,
yeah.
All Hallows, and we were rivals. And so it's like that connection was there. And I still remember when I finally checked into the game, I'm in awe of this man. I get up there, and I'm like, wow, you're Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And my coaches Bernie Bickerstaff yells at me, Olden, get your head in the game. I'm like, wow, you're Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Did you actually say that?
I said it.
What did he say to you?
And he's looking at me like, this kid must be crazy. And then he gets the ball from Magic. He does a sky hook on me. And I'm like, wow, he shot a sky hook on me.
Oh my gosh.
I was a fan.
You were happy that he shot this guy.
I was. This is the dream come true.
Wow.
It was amazing.
Did that ever shake off of you?
Oh yeah, like when he elbowed me.
Okay.
Like a couple plays later, I was
okay.
like, okay, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah, now you're like, welcome to the NBA.
Yeah.
The Rain Man, Shawn Kemp, so he joined the Sonics when he was 19 years old, so he was your rookie. What was it like playing with him?
I love playing with Shawn. Shawn and Gary Payton came in the same year. We tried to do the rookie hazing with them. We didn't get them too much, but they were great. Shawn was 19, just doesn't know anything. And we all tried to take him under our wings and help him out.
Yeah.
So it was a work in progress at that time. And he ended up being the Rain Man, being a great player. But what I remember most vividly is the fact that we had to get rid of alcohol because of him. Because around the league, all the teams used to have beer in the locker rooms for after the game.
Okay.
Whether it was the trainer, the players, whomever. We'll grab a six-pack. it was common to walk into a locker room and see a player with a towel wrapped around him, with a six-pack in his hand, walking to the sauna. And so we'd be in the hot tub drinking beer, guys leaving the locker room all tipsy. And the league was like, no, you can't do that anymore with a 19-year-old.
That's why?
Yeah, it was because of Shawn Kemp. And so they passed all around the league.
Were you guys mad at him for that?
Oh, yeah. We were.
Did you?
Because it was kind of cool having a drink after the game.
Yeah, I would
Didn't have to go to a club.
Well, I'm sure you moved the party to the club a little bit later. I wouldn't have had a beer. I would have had a glass of wine in the
We had
whirlpool.
some hard alcohol, too.
Okay.
Like, somebody always had something.
Oh,
alcohol
so you guys would bring
related.
your own?
Yeah, like on the
Okay.
flights. I mean, we're having fun. You got to enjoy life. You got to enjoy your job.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
And after a hard game, nothing wrong with a glass of
but
wine.
we had to cut all that stuff out when the 19-year-old came.
Well, you live in LA now, so, and I know you want to get into coaching.
Well, I've been coaching. I just want a job in the NBA.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
So I'm putting it out
A
there.
different type of coaching.
Yes, I've been coaching I've coached every level except in the actual NBA game.
Okay.
I've done G League, well, D League back then. I've done college. I've done high school. I've done AAU. I'm coaching a Jewish girls' school this year.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've done it all.
So Doc has been on this show. I've actually known Doc since when he was with the Celtics. I used to work for the Celtics.
Okay.
I'm very curious, as someone who used to play with him, what is he like if you could compare him as a player and a coach?
Different mentality as a coach.
Okay.
You know, he was a laid-back kind of dude. You know, very family-oriented.
As a player?
Yeah, as a player. Very smart. You know, similar to how he is as a coach.
Okay.
I think he's really smart, getting all these great assistants to help him. Makes his job very easy. And Doc commands respect, and he commanded respect as a player and as a coach. So I don't think there's too many differences between who he was as a player and who he is as a coach.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Okay.
I just wish he would have kept his word.
What does
Hey,
that?
Doc.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Hey, man, you know, we had a meeting.
You had a meeting.
Yeah,
What kind of meeting?
a meeting.
Well, I mean, you can't just drop that and expect me to not ask more questions.
We had a meeting.
About what?
About working for the team.
About working for the Clippers?
Yeah, it never materialized, so.
Oh, you wanted to coach with them?
Yeah, I thought I had the job, but he never got back with me.
Is there a team out there that you would want to coach with the most?
Yeah, there's 30 of them.
Oh, okay. Well, hey. Hey, I bet you that someone from one of those 30 teams at least is seeing this right now. So maybe we'll get you an interview.
There's 30 of them. I know everything about every last one of them. Because I do it myself. I do breakdowns. You know, as an analyst, I have to break down everybody. So.
You're making me want to test you on that.
Oh, go ahead.
All right, we'll have more with Olden when we come back. Check out our YouTube channel, Fair Game on FS1 to catch all the best highlights of our show. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode.